my name is Emily. Tonight we are making a Scarecrow Hat Wreath. At our local dollar store I found some awesome fall inspired decorations. You're also going to need a witch's hat. And the first step we're going to do with this is cut all of the black stuff off. You're also going to need a package of pipe cleaners, some nice deco mesh, fall inspired ribbon. I'm also going to use this burlap ribbon. I am going to cut the lace off, but it's your choice on whether you like it or not. We're also going to need a glue gun, some nice sharp scissors, and a measuring utensil. Alright everyone, so for the first step we're going to cut all of the black stuff off of this hat wreath. So underneath there's some nice wide areas and you're just going to start cutting this stuff off. You're going to want a trash can nearby because this stuff is kind of messy. And it'll just kind of peel off. So then when you're all done, you're going to have the base of this hat left. Alright, now that we cut all of that black stuff off of our hat, you should have the base frame. We're going to take our pipe cleaners and we're going to cut them in half. You don't need them to be very long. Then they go a little bit further. Then you're going to have them in half like that. I took all of the lace off of my burlap ribbon, and I'm going to take one of these pipe cleaners, and I'm going to use it to secure my ribbon on the hat. We're just going to twist this a couple of times. And we're going to kind of tuck it out of the way. Then with this burlap, we're going to start wrapping it around the hat. And you're going to do this all the way down to the base here. Alright, so we're going to continue to wrap our burlap around the hat. You kind of want it tight, but it doesn't go super tight. I'm going to continue to wrap. So far I've only used one roll of our burlap. Then, when you get to the end, you're going to want to secure it again with another pipe cleaner. And it's okay that there's a little gap here because we're going to fill that in later. Alright, now we've got our burlap all secured to the hat. Then we're going to get ready to start decorating the rest of it. So you're going to take your deco mesh, and I picked 3 different colors. You can pick however many you choose. I'm going to cut roughly about 8 inches. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not even going to notice how long they are. So we're going to cut 8-inch strips. Now with those 8-inch strips, you're going to take them and roll them inside of each other, kind of like a little burrito. Then you're going to take a second color and do the same thing. So now you have 2 of these little burritos you're going to put together. I also cut some of my fun fall ribbon to a little bit longer than my 8 inches. You kind of want it to stick out a little bit so that you can tell what it looks like. Then you're going to take all 3 of these pieces together. You're going to take one of your pipe cleaners and you're going to put it together kind of like this. Then you want to leave a little bit of a tail so we can attach it to our hat here shortly. So I made a couple of different ones. I used some other fall ribbons. That one's got some pretty leaves. And then we also have some other decorative. I used a whole roll of each colored decorative mesh. All right, so I went ahead and I made a bunch of these little burrito rolled things. And then we're gonna start attaching them to our hat. That's where these little tails come in handy. And you're just gonna kind of feed them through the hat and secure them. I used a bunch of different ribbons, so they all looked kind of different. Kind of want to put them close together. We will fluff them out towards the end. You just want to make sure that they're nicely pinned in there. All right, so now we have all of our deco mesh. You can kind of fluff it and make sure you can see your other ribbons in there. Make it look as fluffy and full as you want. I used about 25 of those little rolled pieces. Next, we're gonna make a bow. So I'm gonna use some of this ribbon. I'm going to use this kind of as a backboard, so we can just lay that there. Then we can also use some of going to kind of make some loops, give it some tail. And you're going to kind of continue that with each of your ribbons. Make them different lengths. Have fun with it. And once you get all your ribbons together, again, you can just make some loops. And here in the center, you can pipe cleaner it. This also kind of helps give you some stability, so you can pull the loops through, make them a little bit bigger. And fluff them out a little bit. So now I've attached our bow. I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of a fluff. Make it look how you want it to. Some of these strings you can cut off if you'd like. some different lengths. A little bit of character there. Twist them so you can see. Then you have a bow. I'm also going to make a second bow that we're going to attach to the top here. Alright, so now we have a little bow up here at top. Alright, so we're just going to cut some of these ribbons. Any length you like. Kind of cut them a little smaller so they're not overwhelming on the top. I like to leave these wired ones a little bit longer so you can curl them. Give them a little bit different. Alright, so far, this is what our whole wreath kind of looks like. And again, you can kind of fan these out, fill in, keep fluffing until you feel it looks just right. Next, we're going to add some pretties to it. Alright, next we're going to add some of these fun fall decorations that I found. You're just going to kind of put them in somewhere that looks good. Yes! Put some fun ones in there. I also found these really cute little pumpkins. And some pretty flowers. Fill it in as much as you'd like with some of these little fun pretties. I'm also going to put a couple up here. Alright, so we're going to fill this in and then we'll come back and glue them. Alright, now that we've added some pretties in here, I'm going to show. I just kind of hot glue them in to make sure that they don't fall apart here. Give them a little extra stability. Give it some nice glue in there. I like to use hot glue so that it dries fast. Then we're also going to add a little pipe cleaner hanger in here. And just kind of attach it anywhere that you can find a little spot. And glue is still a little warm. Alright. And now you have your Scarecrow Hat Wreath. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Follow me on Little Dipper Sweets and Treats to see more crafts.